Alright guys, one of the things I try not to do is get caught up on YouTube arguing with people about what is or what isn't, whatever. It's all really personal opinion, but I just watched a guy's video where he said that, you know, carrying rappelling equipment is too bulky, too this, too that, to be a viable option for, you know, bug out equipment. I disagree. This is my rappelling bag. There's 150 feet of rappelling rope in here. It is 22 inches long, I don't know, 8 inches tall. I've got plenty of carabiners on it, and inside I have a harness and a pair of gloves. Now this bag's also set up with that I can just take it and it's got a wrap in it. Pull out my gloves and stuff. Now see, I carry a full harness, military grade harness, but it is also set up that I can pull this out, unlatch this little rope, and it's bound as such, and I'm not going to undo it because it really is a pain in the ass to put it back. It's bound as such as it'll come out. If you've ever heard of an electrician's wrap, where the rope or the cord, as you pull one in, comes through a series of slip knots. I guess the only way to really demonstrate this is demonstrate it. And I'll pull out some of them. But if you truly feel that this, you know, it's a necessity item. If you truly need or want to carry this type of equipment, you can. But how this works is you take and unloop your first set of the rope, and then as you pull it, it just continuously pops out of itself. This allows you to carry quite a bit of rope in a small container. Like I said, there's 150 feet. This is 3/8. I believe this is 3/8. 11 millimeter rope, whatever that works out to. But it really is, I mean, and it weighs as much as 150 feet of rope does. It's not light. But then again, if you're in a situation, or could be in a situation, where you need rappelling gear, or you may need rappelling gear to effect a rescue, to remove yourself from the situation you're in, whatever the reason, it's not that hard or that difficult to truly carry an excessive amount of rope, and, you know, quality rappelling rope. Now I will say, if you're not an experienced rappeller, go take some courses. Find somebody it is, learn some stuff before you just go out and pick up a couple hundred feet of rappelling rope and throw yourself off a cliff. If you don't know what you're doing, it will be a self-correcting problem. You'll only get it wrong once. So with this, I have the ability to, like I said, effect a rescue. I keep this in the trunk of my car because, you know, heaven forbid I'm driving down the road and I see a car, you know, down off the side of the cliff or whatever, and I need to get down there and administer first aid. I have that ability. Now, with a small cliff, you know, up to 150 feet, I can deal with it with this. You're gonna have somebody tell me, oh, you know, I carry 550 cord and I can rappel with 550 cord. Yeah, you can, but you know what? It sucks. We did it in the Army just to prove we could do it, and yeah, you can do it. Ain't no fun. Just like rappelling with a Swiss seat, ain't no fun. Can it be done? Sure. Is there other options in a real world situation? Sure. But, you know, this is not that heavy. This is not that big of an item to tote with you. Like I said, I have a number of different D-rings on here. I have good old military grade. This is one I use the most. And I carry just some recreational level D-rings. Difference is faster speed. This one's easier to lock out. This is more of a utility deer ring here. And then these are just truly recreational deer rings. But you know, carabiners, good quality set, couple sets of carabiners, and you're ready to go. All told, this might weigh 15-20 pounds. Can be added to a pack pretty quick. So don't give up on the idea of carrying rappelling gear if that's in an area that you might need it, or you're in an area where you might need it. So just a quick little video to say, you know, if you need it, it's an option. It is definitely something worth having if you know what you're doing with it. Or, I mean, you can also let heavy things down. I actually use this rope and this setup to a buddy of mine and his infinite wisdom got the brilliant idea to build a safe that's about 8 inches around, 6 foot tall, to turn into a piggy bank and put it in the second story of his business. Well, when it came time to get that piggy bank down, because it was full, it weighed about 1,200 pounds, is what the math worked out with pounds per gallon and change and all that, and the volume of it. But yeah, it was heavy, and we used this gear. I stood at the bottom, used the gear through a series of D-rings, and turned myself into a little block and tackle system, and let it down just easy as pie. I didn't struggle, did nothing. So there is things you can do with this other than jump off a cliff. So, you know, you're only limited by your imagination and your knowledge. So just because you don't have the knowledge doesn't mean that it's impossible. So anyway, appreciate you watching. Appreciate the thumbs up and all that stuff. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.